In Module 4, we'll look at another integration technique. Specifically, we'll look at integration by parts. Let's start our discussion by looking at the formula for integration by parts, which is the integral of u times dv, which is equal to u times v minus the integral of v du. You'll repeat this formula quite often. It will probably almost seem like a poem to you. You'll become quite familiar with it. Believe me, after time that's going to happen. But there's quite a few variables here, and so let's understand what's going on. So what we have initially is two functions that are competing against each other, and the substitution rule won't work. Here, let's look at an example. So we want to integrate x times e to the x power with respect to x. And we have our two functions, x and e to the x, that are competing against each other such that the substitution rule does not apply. So we'll use our integration by parts formula. We'll need to identify u and v and du so that we can find what u times v minus the integral of v du is. So let's notate this. We'll let the first function, x, represent u, not because it's first, but because it's easy to take its derivative. And we'll let the second function, e to the x, be identified as dv. So we'll take the derivative of u, which is the derivative of x is 1, or 1 times dx, and we'll integrate dv to find v, and the integral of the exponential function is the exponential function. So we have all the information we need to complete our integration by parts. So we substitute in the values for u and v. So our integral is equal to x times e to the x. And then continuing, we will subtract the integral e to the x with respect to dx. Now notice this integral, or the integral of e to the x, is something we do know how to integrate. So the integral of x times e to the x power dx is finally equal to x times e to the x, that's our uv part, minus our second integral here, e to the x power. And don't forget to add in your constant. There's quite a bit of moving parts with integration by parts, and you'll want to work out many examples, and we'll look for the questions that you might have on the discussion board.